Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Laugh Daily Podcast. Another day, another podcast for you. We're glad you're here. Andrew, how are you?
I'm great.
Good.
What's the deal with Waffle House?
To be honest, I don't know. And I'm sure many of you are like me, unaware of the Waffle House drama that's been going on. But Andrew has the news.
I mean, I'm not that into the news. I have stories as well, so we can get into that. But look at what we have here. We have a full spread of this amazing Waffle House display.
We had Anna and Carice go straight to Waffle House this morning and pick us up some waffles. If you're watching the video, if not, look at the screen. Look at this. That is a pile of waffles if I've ever seen one.
That looks good. So we will be trying a bite. Not yet, though, but I am getting hungrier as I look at this.
It smells amazing in here. I have a confession. I don't think I've ever had Waffle House in my life.
That was going to be my first question. Not once, not even as a kid.
No. What? I had Taco Bell as a kid, and that's about it.
You had more than that.
I had McDonald's, all the typical fast food. My mom would make stuff.
I remember going to Waffle House as not like a young kid, because my brother was there as well, but my dad took me and my brother to Waffle House once, and I remember him filling each one of these little squares with Tabasco sauce, and he dared me to eat the whole waffle. And I was going to win, I think it was like $50.
Did you do it?
I did it. Well, I didn't. Okay. So it was a waffle for me and for my brother. And I started eating it and it was really hot. And I could not finish it. My brother, Aaron, he took one bite and goes, "Oh, deal's off." He was like a kid.
Hey, that sounds like a fun memory as a kid. Your
Right.
dad probably got a good kick out of that.
And yeah. And because of this experience will lead to my next story.
I'm glad you have these Waffle House stories, man.
Waffle House is notorious for, what would you say? It's like crime.
I have
fights.
actually I've heard a lot of stories, only bad stories about Waffle House. So that's why in recent years I've stayed away from it, because it's just like anytime Waffle House is in the headlines, it's not good. I'm sure you have a good story, right? I'm hoping.
Oh, it's a classic Waffle House story.
Good. We like drama.
You want
What
to do
happened?
that first, or you want to call Waffle House and see what they have to say about this?
Yeah, we could call Waffle House.
Okay.
Thanks for calling Waffle House. This is Marquita. How may I help you?
Hi, my name is Dan. I am calling because I have a 7-year-old. He loves waffles, and so I wanted to see, do you guys allow or recommend birthday parties there? I was thinking about coming at about 10 p.m. with the boys. So, yeah.
Oh, well, we're very open, so if you like to have it here, that's fine.
Okay.
We don't have any recommendations for it or anything like that.
Okay,
But
cool.
if you like to come and celebrate your birthday with us, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. I was only calling just because, like, I have heard of things happening in the news, so I just wanted to see if that'd be an occurrence or if I'm totally fine with the kids.
Oh, yeah, that's fine with us, yes.
Okay. Do you guys have security on hand just in case? Or do I need to
No.
rent that?
No, we don't have security.
Okay. All right. Well, awesome. I'm so excited about this.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Pumped.
All right.
So in case you're wondering, yes, you can have your birthday party at Waffle House. They'll have you. They're very open, she said.
Has that ever been done before, you think?
A birthday party at Waffle House? Probably, but not at 10 p.m.
Yeah, well, we can maybe do that. Actually, I don't want to do that.
Oh, man.
Since I'm unaware of the Waffle House drama, I literally just searched Waffle House news, and there's an article from 1 hour ago. Actually, there's several. The headline reads, "Car riddled with bullets at the Waffle House. 2 men killed in the parking lot."
No.
I know we're not supposed to be laughing at that, but this seems like only at Waffle House are you going to get this kind of headline.
Dang it.
What's the deal with Waffle House? Just like you said, man, why?
Why?
So since you've had Waffle House, is it actually good?
The waffles are decent, and that's why we have some here. Why don't we just go ahead, just take a little snippet, okay?
Yeah, let me see this thing.
So I'm going to
Is this your standard pile if you order it, or is this just like an extra large pile?
That looks like an extra large pile because usually you kind of just order it by the slice.
I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 stacks here with the waffles. Oh man,
I'm gonna take a little slice here.
I'm not that impressed with the ingredients.
I got syrup on my leg.
But you know what? That's to be expected here with Waffle House.
I mean, no one goes to the Waffle House because they like the syrup.
Really?
Yeah, it's
First bite, no complaints.
decent waffles.
Do you like your waffles floppy or crispy?
I mean, not burnt, if that's what you're asking.
More like a nice crisp when you bite into it. A little crunch.
Slightly.
Okay, so these don't really have a crisp to them.
These were also in the box for a while.
Yeah. So the waffle by itself actually tastes pretty good. It has a nice sweetness to it and a good flavor. It doesn't taste too bland, which
It does. It really does. So that's why it hits different when you're like really hungry and you just want to pop in someplace and you go.
So would you rather go Waffle House or IHOP? House of Pancakes. They're basically the same thing.
Basically, just based off the food, I mean, a nice waffle from Waffle House sounds pretty good. But for maybe safety precautions, maybe IHOP.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, you had an incident happen at Waffle House recently that has caused you to potentially not ever want to go back again. Is that correct?
This is potentially true, yes.
Okay. What on earth happened?
Okay, so remember my first story about how when I was a kid, I had this just fun experience with my dad at Waffle House?
Mm-hmm.
So I was telling my kids about that, and they were wanting to get Waffle House, and it was just a chatter.
Yeah.
Over Christmas break, we went and did this Christmas train, and on the way back, it was kind of late, and we're wondering what we should get for dinner. And I suggested, it's like, oh, well, this would be a good opportunity if we tried Waffle House as a family. Just to
What time was it?
It wasn't even that late. It was probably like 8, maybe 8:30.
Oh, you're getting into dangerous territory already. Not that late, but you're getting into the
It wasn't
weeds.
super late. But I did have the thought in mind of like, what part of town are we in? Where are we going to be? Pick the Waffle House that's in a nice part of town. So that's what I did. We drove there. We get in, and it's a little odd. We walk into the Waffle House, and there's a few booths that are taken. There's one just like another family, and then one with like 3 kind of younger dudes who are kind of a little loud, but nothing too annoying. So we sit down, we start eating, and the kids, I call them kids, they're basically kids.
Mhm.
They're just being loud. They're not causing too much problems, and they're not even being mean to like the waitress or anything, but whatever. So we're just sitting there eating, and as the family in between us gets up to leave to check out, the dad looks at me and goes, "Do you want me to kick some butt before I leave?" Like, what are you talking about, man?
Did he like whisper it to you?
I mean, it wasn't like a whisper, but he was like, "Hey, do you want me to kick some?
He's like dead serious.
You want me to
like-
kick some butt before I leave?" I have no idea what he's even referring to.
So they
I mean,
weren't being that loud that you couldn't even, it wasn't bothering you at all.
It wasn't bothering me, but it was loud-ish.
Yeah.
But I was like, why would you want to kick their butt for just being loud or whatever?
So you had some warning signals going off after
I was
he
like,
said
what?
that?
I was like, no, I don't need you to do that for me. So they left. And then that's when the waitress came back and was talking to the kids and was like, hey, you guys need to hide the alcohol bottle because I could get in trouble and I don't want to get fired. And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll hide it. We don't want you to get in trouble at all. Like, you're our favorite waitress.
Wow. She doesn't even kick him out. She just says,
No.
just hide it.
No, that's what she's like, just hide it. I don't want to get in trouble, you know? So at this point,
man.
we're like, okay, I'm starting to connect the dots here. What's going on? So we're eating, we're finishing up, and that's when 2 cops come in, 3 guys, and the one cop goes, hey, buddy, what's up with your eyes? Because his eyes were like bloodshot red, like he was gone.
I want to start using that. That's just a funny way to like just start a conversation with somebody.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, so something's going down. And again, they're not being like seeming like there's going to be like a big conflict happening. And they're explaining, he's like, oh, well, I'm 21. I can drink. He's like, oh, yeah, but what about your friend here? And then he's like, oh, well. So these guys were underage drinking, just public bottle, all that stuff at the Waffle House. And yeah, he was one of the kids was like, yeah, my dad's out of town. Well, I mean, we live just like across the street. So, and then at this point, the third cop came in, and that's when I was like, okay, we should probably just check out and get out of here.
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
But like as we were leaving, it was like, I don't know, the volume level was starting to go up a little bit because the one dude was like, oh, come on, man. And like,
you didn't watch the drama unfold any further.
Didn't want to, but it's just,
good call.
That's what I mean. I haven't been to Waffle House in how many years? And then the one time we go, it's like cops are there.
Yeah. Man, the decision-making skills on these young guys, golly.
Unmatched.
That is some good stuff. Cheapers. Well, I'm glad you're safe. And yeah, I don't think I'll go to Waffle House based on your story. So thanks for sharing that.
You could just get it delivered.
Yeah. Well, I checked actually before we started filming this, and Waffle House doesn't deliver to where we are, at least.
No, that makes sense probably why they drove and got it.
Yeah. Do you wish they delivered? Would you get it more?
I mean, there's a chance, but again, this was kind of soggy floppy. I would want it kind of more fresh. So if I got it delivered, I would be concerned about the downgrading quality.
Yeah. It would be so fun to interview the CEO of Waffle House.
Who is that?
You know, you should look it up. But
okay.
A fun fact, who do you think makes Waffle House's syrup?
Heinz.
Dang it. How do you know that?
I don't know. I just guessed.
What? Yeah, Kraft Heinz makes the syrup. So I'm sure you could buy this syrup just at the store. Just buy a Heinz syrup, but man.
Yeah, it's probably not even, it's nothing different. They just put the Waffle House logo on it. Which
I kind of like the classic Waffle House logo. You could put it up right here. It's like this, you got the green trees, the white building with the yellow Waffle House. That's like a nice little logo there. Man, I guess Waffle House must be popular still because I feel like they've been around forever.
Walter Emmer. He is the CEO of Waffle House since 2012.
How old is he?
He was born in 1966. So there you go.
Yeah, maybe we could get him on the podcast, guys. I wonder how he deals with all the drama at his stores. I just figured out whatever. It helps our any PR is good PR.
Just stay open. And we're not closing ever. The other thing is like you might have seen in some recent YouTube videos, all the YouTube comments were the Waffle House has found its new host.
Okay, I don't get that. What is that? I actually haven't seen too many of them, surprisingly.
One of our videos was just like littered with them. Like every other comment was that.
And you get the joke?
I get it now. But before when I first saw it, I was so confused. Like, why is everybody commenting this on our video?
Just found the new host.
And there were it was comments on every YouTube video. The Waffle House has found its new host.
Like literally, I'm trying to think of what that can mean, and I can't come up with something that makes good enough sense for it to be like some big trend. What does it mean?
Well, some guy made a YouTube short, I think, and he was just saying that all his fans should go comment this on the videos, and then it like blew up.
So it still doesn't make sense. It just
doesn't
go
mean anything.
Go comment this. Okay.
All over the internet. And
well, jeepers.
It blew up and everybody decided to do it.
He must have quite the audience if it was being spammed everywhere.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I'm glad that was short-lived. But hey, it did give us a bunch more comments.
Thanks, guys. Isaac's here because he wants to try a Waffle House waffle.
Yeah, Isaac, come on in here. Sit down in the middle. We have just a pile of waffles. Have you ever been to the Waffle House before?
Yeah, once or twice.
Wait, speak here in the mic a little bit.
Once or twice.
And what do you think of them?
I mean, they're okay.
All right, well, refresh your memory and just take a little slice. We got the syrup right there. Yeah. Dip it in.
Dunk it.
And while you're eating, think about what your opinion is on the Waffle House. Is it a place you'd want to go to? Do you have any other thoughts as
in general?
Yeah. The people want to know.
Oh, I gotta say, Waffle House waffles are almost like a pancake. They're not very crispy. They're kind of floppy. Like this could be a pancake. It's just a pancake with a checkered design on it. But
disrespect.
I'm sorry. Waffle House as a whole, I love it. Especially like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was going to go into this. Isaac, for some reason, whenever we're driving in like a sketchy area for a video that we know is like, sketchy things happen, probably don't want to be out at night wandering around because something bad could happen. Isaac's like, oh, these are my stomping grounds. I love this area. Or this 7-Eleven we'll drive by. He's like, this is my favorite. I'm like, okay, what? Why?
I don't know, man. It spices up life a little bit. Knowing that you might die at any second makes you feel alive.
Living on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Waffle House is probably, maybe you should go to more now.
Didn't you say one of your friends goes there all the time?
Yeah. My friend Kylan, who was in the road trip video, he goes there like by himself, like almost every night.
Every night?
I'll be like, where are you? He's like, oh, I'm just at Waffle House.
Just chilling?
Man, we should bring him on the podcast. I'm sure he has some stories about.
Do you know of any of his Waffle House stories? Do you have one that just sticks out?
Not crazy. He like shared the gospel in there once. He just like stood up on a table and started preaching the word.
On the table?
By himself?
By himself, yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, no one else was there?
No, there were oh, there are people there, obviously, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
These are good, actually. I
Yeah,
kind of like these better than normal waffles because I'm pancakes over waffles.
Oh, so this is more of a pancake.
Whoa,
Try
whoa.
it without the syrup, though.
We need
And
to have that quick conversation. Pancakes
flavor.
or waffles, because they're basically the exact same thing. Literally, the only way you make a waffle, you use the same ingredients to make a pancake. You just put it in a device that makes these little shapes. So do you like the shapes or do you like flatsies?
Well, that's why I'm saying this is more like a pancake because a waffle is supposed to be crispy. That thing is like supposed to make it all crunchy, which I don't actually like. I like squidge in my food.
You like squids?
Squidge.
Probably an England word, right?
Is that short
guess
for
so.
squishy?
Short for squidgy.
It's short for squidgy.
What is squidgy?
I guess, yeah, squishy, like mush.
Yeah, I like squidgy better. We'll run with that moving forward.
I think I do prefer a little more of a crunch on the waffle. So this is a little too floppy for me, but I made the point earlier that this has been sitting in a box and it's kind of got floppified.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for waffles. I like waffles better just because shapes and you could fill up the little tiny pouches with syrup. It's fun.
I like the process of making waffles too,
Yeah.
more so than pancakes.
It's less work.
But you don't get to flip it. That's the best part. You don't get to whoop.
No, you get to pour it in the waffle iron. You get to flip that, and then once it's hot, you get to like peel it all out because it's stuck everywhere. And
Yeah, but the flip is like the craziest part.
So do you have any final Waffle House comments before your departure?
yeah, your flight's about to.
Oh yeah, I better get out of here quick. No, just don't go during the daytime.
What? Only at night?
Only at night. Yeah, it's boring in the day.
You might just
And-
like be able to eat your meal and not have to deal with the cops or something.
yeah, but if you go in the daytime and like your right mind, you'll realize that the food is not that good. But if you go at like 2 a.m. when you're feeling like super tired, it'll smack different.
Well said.
There you go, guys. You could take his advice and let us know if you have any fun experiences at Waffle House. Isaac, leave a like. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Should I go?
Yeah, you should go now. Were you telling Isaac to leave a like?
Yeah, Isaac, can you leave a like?
Oh yeah, I'll leave a like.
All right, thanks. I think that's enough Waffle House talk for the day, don't you?
The whole day? I could talk about it for hours, but yeah, that's fine.
Moving on to something different. You guys have been watching her videos, hopefully.
Way?
Some of you have been leaving comments, and we have some questions that we would like to answer. From Joseph Rice. If you had the chance to teleport to a different Earth that you knew was better, would you do it? And would you miss the current Earth?
This is a comment?
Yep.
A different Earth that I knew was better. What does better mean?
I guess it's just better all around. There's literally nothing negative about doing this. Would you do it?
There's nothing negative? Like, does my family get to come? Are my friends coming?
Sure.
That could
If
be-
you could just teleport there. So it sounds pretty easy. Just you're there.
Oh, yeah. This comment makes it seem like you can just teleport back and forth whenever you want.
Yeah, he didn't really go that in depth. But would you do it and miss this Earth?
Well, if I miss it, I'll just come back.
There you go, Joseph. Erwin asks, what is the latest on getting Kevin James on the channel to discuss Paul Blart Mall Cop #3? Well, guys,
We
It's,
have news.
pretty difficult to get in contact with the man for some reason.
I can imagine why.
Yeah, I think I actually did message the producer and he did reply to me. So let me pull that up
Pull that up.
and read it. All right, here's all he said because I told him our whole idea of making Mall Cop 3. Hey, Justin, congrats on your channel. Keep at it. Clearly, good things are coming from it. Currently, I am not focused on Mall Cop 3. Period. Wishing you well.
He wrote out period.
Andy Finkman, the director of Mall Cop 2, literally said that to me.
He said he's not focused on it, which means it could be there.
So, I mean, if Andy wants to work on something else with us, since he directed the second one, maybe there's something there.
Oh, there you go.
So
That could be exciting. We got the director of Mall Cop 2.
that would be sick, dude.
Sure. We haven't announced this at all, so this is just a little hint for you guys on the podcast. We're going to be making a movie. It probably won't be Paul Blart 3, but a movie will be made this year.
That's right.
Is that exciting?
So we're going to make our own movie that's going to be better than Mall Cop 3.
Because it doesn't exist, so it has to be better.
Yeah, but we are going to patiently wait that if anybody reaches out to us and wants to make Mall Cop 3, we will gladly say, yes, we will be in that movie.
Okay, that's good.
So there's your answer.
There's more news on this movie coming soon that we're making. So please subscribe and come back.
Andrew, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Brandon 10 wants to know.
Oh, that's a great question. I like cake batter.
Cake batter ice cream. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have guessed like some sort of maple rocky road flavor.
I do like pralines and cream as well.
Ah, yeah, something like that.
But cake batter, that's
Cake
the top.
batter. There you go.
Every time. Cold Stone, whatever. Oh,
Vital Boss, where is JStu Music? You haven't posted in 2 weeks.
no.
Look, guys,
What are you doing?
we
should
run.
ask the music guy when he was here.
I know. We run 4 channels. So this one, Music, Studios, and JStu. It is a lot of work just to post once a week on our main channel because we do these big builds. They take a while to film. And so add in JStuStudios, which is also a lot of work. Sometimes things don't get priority. And that's the case for JStu Music. But we are still working on it. Isaac actually is in the other room right now working on a new song that's going to be pretty cool. So don't worry, we haven't abandoned it.
What's your favorite flavor ice cream?
Cookies and cream.
Oh.
Like at Haagen-Dazs, almost every time I get the midnight cookies and cream, which is chocolate cookies and cream. And it is phenomenal.
Whoa. I kind of want ice cream after dinner.
Whoa, I want some. Hey, last question. Swimming Mermaid wants to know what happened to Marv. Ooh, that's a good question.
Marv, the donut?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's say in about a month, Marv comes back, but he's new.
And he's not so Marv anymore.
He's not so Marv. It's almost he like went to college and got a degree, Marv.
And morphed into something new.
That's what's happened to Marv. He took a hiatus, but there's something coming back that's you guys are just going to lose your mind.
Yeah. We really want this year to focus on the community, the JStu country, you guys, everyone who watches. So Andrew and I decided to come up with that name for you guys, JStu country. And we really want to level things up from merch to just everything. So like we just said, we got a new logo coming your way. And you're going to start seeing in more videos. You guys can start wearing it and be a part of the community. And it looks awesome. So we're excited.
Yep, you guys are going to lose your minds. So every time you guys hit subscribe, you are becoming a part of JStu country.
So I hope you have clicked subscribe. If you haven't, do it immediately. But do you have anything else?
I
What? You got me on the edge of my sheet. On my seat here.
Yeah. We had a baby.
Oh, there you go. That's what everyone was wondering. You were gone for like several videos and everyone's like, where is Andrew?
We even said it in the videos, like you and Isaac when you guys were filming, but sometimes people just don't listen. But anyways, yeah, I took a little break. We had our Christmas break and then our baby was born, and then I took extra 2 weeks off just to get in the flow of things and helping out. And so
Andrew now has 3 children.
3 minions.
Wow. Everyone wants to know, are you having more?
Oh, no way.
Hey, that might change.
I said that after 2.
Yeah, I know. But guys, don't worry. He's back. Everything's good with him and his family. So expect him on more videos, hopefully. And
Hopefully.
I don't know, if you just have another kid, you're going to be gone again. And everyone's going to be like, where's
That'll
Andrew
take
go?
at least 9 months.
So there you go. But last but not least, if you haven't already, we would so appreciate it if you would try. Just give it a chance. Keepy Uppy, our coffee company. It's been out for several months now, and we love it, and we hope you guys will love it too. And if not, maybe get it for somebody else. It's phenomenal. So keepyuppy.coffee. Get it while you can. That's all I got.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Guys, thanks for watching the podcast, listening to it. If you listen to this on not YouTube, on Spotify or whatever, go ahead, give it a 5-star rating.
Yeah, it's right there. Click on our profile. 5 stars.
Hey, for this podcast this year, we want to make it a goal of trying to get like top charts of sorts.
I know. I don't know where we are on the charts right now, but if I just search on Spotify, the Laugh Daily podcast, we have almost 1,000 stars or reviews.
Wow.
And we have 4.9 stars. That's almost a perfect rating.
That's pretty good. So thank you guys for doing that. Yeah, leave us some stars and reviews on Spotify because that's a big help.
Yeah. And maybe next episode on iTunes, if you listen, we'll review some of your reviews. Other than that, thanks for being here and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.